generators, and welcome to your May tarot reading. Wow, we already got cards falling out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Happy to see you again. And this is going to be your May tarot reading and forecast if you are a generator in Human Design. So we'll see what is in store for you in the month of May. So let's get one more card. I'm going to get my laptop out of the way so that's not a distraction. All right, let's get one more card for the Human Design generators for May. Thank you. Ooh, lots of Wands energy. Magician on the bottom. You all are really creating a lot this month, like really feeling that sacral activation of like really just pursuing your passions, pursuing what you love, pursuing what lights you up, saying yes to what your gut and your sacral is telling you. I'm gonna pull one more card here. Oh, okay, amazing. Cool. And the Magician is still on the bottom. That's wonderful. So yeah, you guys are really creating what you've been wanting to create. And it's like you're taking action. You've been listening to your intuition. This deck has an extra moon card and they both came out, which is wild. You guys have maybe been through a big, massive transformation, been healing from a lot of darkness, healing from a lot of things in your life that you weren't sure if you would make it out on the other side of. But because of the balance you've cultivated through that, you've really strengthened yourself. You've really become more in tune with your emotional self, with your intuition, and how to like heal yourself, how to clear out any energies that felt stagnant in your body. And you're really putting that into motion in May, and you're really feeling embodiment in that aspect of your life. It feels like too, generator, you are really coming into a greater sense of balance with like your earning and your spending, maybe making more than you ever have in May. And you're really learning how to balance things and how to really like also for whatever work that you're doing, have an equal energy exchange, like an equal give and take with what you're doing for work and how you're bringing that money into your life. Like you've really come into a greater sense of harmony and balance with your, not only your finances and your money and like your work life, but also your actual like material possessions. And this is, if you listen to my podcast and you have listened to the episode where I do a May forecast, you already know this, but there's so much spring cleaning happening for so many people this month, like just getting rid of things that don't resonate with us anymore, that we don't value, and starting to culminate a relationship with our possessions and based in value, based in joy, based in like actual useful and practicality, usefulness and practicality, as opposed to just having things for the sake of having things. Like a lot of us are becoming more minimalist and like really feeling a pull towards the minimalist lifestyle and getting rid of anything that doesn't, you know, that just takes up space or that we don't use or that we don't really fully enjoy anymore. So that's a big theme for you in May too, as is for the collective. And with the Ace of Wands, it feels like there's something new coming in, like a new, maybe it's just a reinvigorated sense of excitement and passion and bravery, confidence, taking action, initiating, like taking inspired action and initiating your dream life, your ideal work scenario. Okay, I'm getting more clarity around the next card that I haven't even gotten to yet. The moon's in Gemini right now, and my chart is ruled by Gemini, and we're about to go into Mercury retrograde in Gemini. So I'm just all over the place, and I am learning to be more conscious of slowing down my speech as well when I channel, because I tend to talk really, really fast. I know this about myself. Let's get some more clarity about this Five of Swords, please. It feels like you have walked away from, yeah, this card, a situation that didn't respect you. And you're learning to stand in your truth. You're learning to put yourself first and stand up for yourself, to communicate your needs, to communicate your boundaries, to communicate what you're willing to put up with and what you will not stand for. It feels like there was something, like there was some kind of betrayal that you've healed from, that you've like, you stood your ground, right? I want to get another clarifier for this because I just want to know what this energy is. But it feels like because of that, you all are really being rewarded. Like it's like there was some test that you were faced with, that you passed, right? And now you're really being, like you're reaping the rewards of that. Oh, 2 cards on the ground. Let's see. Oh, we got the King and Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you are really feeling more solid in your sense of self, as well as in your communication with this Queen of Swords here. You're really standing up and standing firm in your leadership abilities and your leadership qualities. And listen, anyone that finds my content has a really big purpose to fulfill. And I don't mean that to sound daunting. I mean that to be inspiring and empowering. And also for you to just know and have confirmation that everything you've been through has had a purpose and has been for a reason and is something you're going to be teaching. Like there's 3 queens in this reading. Like you are really embodying queen energy, like divine feminine energy. I'm getting so excited about this because like I've never seen this in a reading before. Is literally almost all the queens. So what are we missing? The Queen of Cups? Like, but like you guys have already mastered that with these 2 moon cards. You've mastered your intuition, you've mastered your emotional maturity, like, and now you're really starting to take that forward into your career and really create success for yourself. With the King and Queen of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, you've matured and you've come to a place where it's like, you know your worth, you know what you're deserving of, you know what you know, will take and what you can handle from people, and you're not willing to stand up for anything that's not, or stand for anything that's not that. And oh, these cards switched. Oh, I feel like they were meant to, because of this like betrayal situation that you've walked away from, you've healed from, you've like forgiven. You've become more mature with your communication and with, again, what you're willing to like you, it's like this energy of like knowing how to pick your battles. And like you deserve celebration, generator. Like you are, things are really going to start to move forward really quickly for you this month. I feel like because again, you've been doing the work on yourself and you're starting to like, it's like the only thing you have to do now is to wake up and see all that you've done and see that all that is like wanting to come in for you too, even if it's not here on a physical level, right? Like energetically, just feeling that it's already yours and it's already in, like Abraham Hicks talks about, like the vortex, like it's already yours. It's already a part of you and your inner being. And so all that's needed is for you to just like open your third eye, so to speak, to tune into that energetically and sense that at an energetic level and like know that it's there. And it's like, it's not there, it's here, it's with you, and it always will be with you. And it's just a matter of time before that comes in and you start to see the physical, tangible results of that energy. It's like you've really gone through a process of transformation. You've awakened to your ability to be, wow, that card just like went somewhere, the creator of your life. And now you have a lot of options, and it's just time to like really ask yourself yes or no questions, right? Checking into that sacral response. Like how does this feel to my sacral? Do I want this? Do I want that? Not shooting yourself, like what should I do for this? What's my life purpose? Like no, asking yourself, does it excite me to pursue tarot? Does it excite me to learn about astrology? Does it excite me to cook for a living? Asking yourself those types of questions and like guiding yourself through that in that way is just a way you can connect with your higher self and your true self, your inner being, right? I feel called to get that card, but I'm not going to because it's like pretty far away. So we're just going to leave that be. This feels like a really straightforward reading for you, generator. Like it feels just very like yeah, this is how it is, and this is how it's going to be this month. So I'm going to pull, I just like to shuffle afterwards. Okay, well, that's not going to work. Whatevs. Watch me fumble. It's a great comedy. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you all to finish off this reading. Okay, let's see. What other messages do we have? What final messages do we have for generators in the month of May? Okay. Sacred waters. Oh, that's what I was going to say, is that you all have really been maybe in a phase of burnout, and now you're really starting to come out of that and really starting to feel this reinvigorated, renewed sense of passion and excitement towards what you want to do, and having more of a clear direction on how to take that and how to move forward with that. And with this card, Sacred Waters, it's like, yes, you've done the nourishment, you've done the replenishment that was needed on yourself. You've taken care of yourself through that burnout phase, and now it's like you've learned how to balance self-care with action. There might even be more, like the first half of May might even be more of that, like more just like learning how to like balance your work and self-care life, and spending more time being intentional about that, about when you feel called to rest, taking the time to do it. And when you feel you need to recharge and nourish yourself, taking the time to do it. And then the Rose of Venus came out, which is all about relationships and being in alignment with your pleasure, with your joy, with flow. And for a lot of you, a new partner or more divine aligned partner is coming in. Well, that's the same thing. Like if you're single or in transition right now, maybe out of a relationship, then it feels like a more divine aligned partner is gonna start to come in again, just by you doing your thing and being focused on your pleasure and your joy and taking care of yourself through everything. Yeah, and then the card on the bottom of the deck says, the blueprint is within you. Take the next step. May is a very action-oriented month, so whatever you've been like sitting on and wanting to do that hasn't felt like the right timing yet, the timing lines up in May, and that's what I see for you, generators. So thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments how that resonated with you. I would love to hear how your May goes as well. Come back and let me know. And until next time, I'm sending you so much love.